Good morning, children. Lesson number 13, Natural Forest. So now let us study the last part of the lesson. The fifth point is the fifth forest, the tidal forest. Tidal forests are also called mangrove forest. Tidal forests are also called mangrove forest. They are found in the deltas of rivers. They are found in the deltas of rivers. In India, tidal forests are found in the delta region of Ganga and Brahmaputra. The mangrove forest of the delta region of Ganga is named Sundarbans. See children, the tidal forest also called mangrove forest because they are found in the deltas of rivers. You can see there, deltas of rivers means the river side. They are found in the river side. And this in India, tidal forests are found in the delta region of Ganga and Brahmaputra. So Ganga and Brahmaputra river. So in this river side, these trees have been found. And the mangrove forest of the delta region of the Ganga is named Sundarban. It is called Sundarban. Hey, Palama. ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ ಬರ್ತೇನೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನಿರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. So, do you know the famous Sundarban forest is named after a tree called Sundari that grows in the Ganga Delta. So children, why it is called Sundarban? That is the forest named after the tree called Sundari. That is what it is called as Sundarban. The Sundarban Delta is the largest delta in the world. The Sundarban Delta is the largest delta in the world. Delta means the place of meeting of river and the sea. In other words, delta means the mouth of the river, from where the river drains its water into the sea or ocean. See children, delta means the place of meeting of a river. Meeting of river is where the river goes and meets the sea. And in other words, delta means the mouth of the river. Mouth means the starting of the river, from where the river drains, falls into the sea, so or the ocean. So that is called a delta. You can see the Sundarbans here in the picture, and you see Bangladesh, Bay of Bengal, and you can see here. You see the Sayamagar, Koil. Okay, this is all about the tidal forest. Tidal forest are also called mangrove forest because they are found in the delta rivers. So delta means, you understood, delta means where the meeting place, where the river goes and meets the sea, or where the water drains from the river to the sea or the ocean. In India, tidal forests are found in the delta region of Ganga and Brahmaputra. The mangrove forest of the delta region of Ganga is named as a Sundarban. Because why it is called? Because the forest is named after a tree called Sundari. So therefore that grows in the Ganga Delta. So therefore it is called as a Sundarban. And the Sundarban Delta is the largest delta in the world. So therefore the delta means the place of meeting of river and the sea, where both river and sea come and meet. In other words, delta means the mouth of the river, from where the river drains its water into the sea or ocean. Okay, children. So now last part is conservation of forest. So how can I save the forest? How can I save the forest? The forests are getting reduced day by day because human beings have increased the activities. They are being cut down in the large numbers. The cutting of forest or deforestation leads to soil erosion. Floods and landslides also occur frequently. Deforestation is also a serious threat to the survival of the wildlife. So, dear children, the many times I have said you, the deforestation or the cutting of the trees will lead us for many cause. So the first one, forests are getting reduced day by day means because the man is continuously is cutting the trees. So therefore the forests are getting reduced day by day means the trees have been cutting in the forest. So therefore the forests are becoming the trees in the forest are becoming less and less. There is no like much before how the forest would be. So now the forests have been reducing. Now we can see everywhere the places on the or the gaps you can see between the forest because of the cutting of the trees. Next, because human being have increased the activities, because human being have increased the activities in a sense, now forest is been cut fully for the purpose of metro, train tracks, or the suranga and industrial purpose or the factory purpose. So what is happening? The forests have been cut down in order to develop the country or develop the area. So other side we are losing the forests. Then third point says they are being cut down in a large numbers. Of course, once they start cutting the trees, they cut the trees which come on the way or in order to make a road, to broaden the road, or in order to construct something or make for the purpose of the plot. So the trees being cut down in a large number for the purpose of the furniture, for the purpose of wood, so many things. So the trees have been cut in a large number. Then the cutting of forest or deforestation leads to soil erosion. Of course, we know this already. So when the trees have been cut, of course, it leads to the soil erosion because the land will shake. Once the land or the soil is loosened, automatically the heavy rainfall or the force of the water will wash out the soil. So therefore what happens, it may cause the landslides or the falling of the trees or the collapsing of the hills or the rocks. So it happens. So this leads the cutting of the forest because what happens, the roots of the trees the roots of the trees which will be holding the soil tight and it controls, but when the trees have been cut, so what happens automatically, so everything loses its strength. So therefore the soil becomes shaken or it loses its strength. So therefore when the heavy rainfall comes, so there is a chance of leading the soil erosion. And the floods and landslides also occur frequently. So this also is one of the cause. Cutting of the trees can frequently cause the floods and the landslides. And the deforestation is also a serious threat to the survival of the wildlife. So when the trees have been cut, the wild animals will have a lot of problem to survive because they have no trees to live. Then they will be finding the food difficult and for their surviving, because so it will be a threat for their life because anytime man can kill them, or they may come into the places or they will be killed. So their life also will be in a threat because in a forest what happens, they will be safe. They hide here and there. They will be having their own the houses and all. So, but where they are very comfortable. But once the deforestation takes place, even the wild animals will be exposed to the human, exposed to the people. So, therefore, they have a lot of threat for their life. So, next we have Chipko movement. What is this Chipko movement?